Welcome to Campus Deep Dive. I'm your host, Centel McCoy, and I am here with a special guest today who will now be introducing themselves.
Hello guys, I am Ali Salif. I am the creator of the African Student Association.
All right. Yeah, that's good. That's good to hear. I'm glad to hear some positive things happening on campus, for sure. So today we have the ASA, as stated before. So we will have the guests introduce themselves, starting with...
Hi everyone, I'm Aisha. I'm the 2023-2024 president for ASA.
Okay, and you just go in order, that's all.
Okay.
Hi everyone, I'm Mary. I'm historian.
Hi, I'm Deasia. I am the 2023-2024 secretary.
Hey everyone, I'm Felicia Mathenge and I was Miss ASA for 22 to 23.
Hello, my name is Mamie Cisse. I will be serving your 2023-2024 vice president.
Hey, my name is Wawa Tiote. I'm just a member, but I'm here.
Hi, my name is Nadia Mensa. I am the treasurer and the dance coordinator for the school year 2023 and 2024 for ASA.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm glad to hear this. You know, African Student Association. You know,
Some real Black excellence.
right? That's what I love to hear. Black excellence on campus. You know that. So, the first question I want to ask you all is a very general one, and I heard a couple of you say that you haven't watched the show, so you'll be surprised by this question. But how was y'all's day?
Oh, honestly, today's been a very good day. I'm not even gonna lie. That's not the question I thought he was gonna ask. My heart kind of bumped up a little bit.
The weather just let me down.
Right. It's been amazing. I've been pinking out my favorite color. You see pink and silver. Amazing. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So everybody good for that? Anybody had a bad day?
Well, I got off work this morning. That's kind of bad. I'm kind of tired, but I'm here.
Okay, that's good.
Hey, hustler.
The hustle never stops, for real.
I'm just happy we're all here together.
Yeah, definitely.
We've been dancing,
Glad to
playing
hear.
around, taking pictures and stuff. So.
All
We
right.
look good.
Okay, don't forget that part.
Okay, so how did the ASA start, as far as y'all remember?
That's the question you gotta ask him.
No.
Okay, honestly, ASA started 2017. Am I right?
Continue.
Okay, it
Yeah,
started
continue.
when the founder came, and he just felt like there wasn't an organization here that actually represented the African students. Like, even though, yes, we are at a HBCU, we feel like there should still be an organization where it helps those Black students know exactly where they're coming from. Because a lot of people don't even know how many countries are in Africa. They think Africa is a country, not a continent. And like, this organization also helps you understand that, because we have so many people from different countries in it. And it also lets them know, like, regardless of where we're coming from, we're still family. There's we don't differentiate around here. And it's a big, vibe. Like, you don't have to worry about where you're from, because we're gonna always love each other and be there.
Right.
I came in, I'm a transfer student. I came in last semester, fall semester. I felt like it was just getting rebuilt and stuff. So we came in when it was getting rebuilt. It was hard, but we all stuck around. I would say it's been a roller coaster, but it was a fun roller coaster. A lot of stress, a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of emailing, a lot of arguments. Yes, heavy on that. But it started with 4 people. The rebuilding started with 4 people. We have now 42 members and counting.
And it's never too late for anybody to join. You do not have to be African to join. There's no shame in that. Because we get that question a lot. Oh, I'm not African. Can I join? Yes, you can. We have a proud American. We have a lot of proud Americans who we just give them countries at this point. We adopt them. Like, we're gonna adopt you.
I would say it's like a good bit, like 7 African students in the association. Every 7
maybe
or 8.
10.
Maybe 10 that are just Africans. Everybody else is African American.
Or Caribbean.
Caribbean.
We definitely got
You wouldn't know.
So what do you think? It's no big deal, trust me. You'll look back at this later and be like, oh yeah, I'm glad I said that. So when you first came in, what did you expect from the ASA?
When I first came in here, like Mummy said, there was 4 of us, and honestly, I didn't really have much faith in the organization because the organization the organization is hard to find. Like, people don't know you have to go through Bronco Advantage to look for these things because we like. I don't know how to explain it. But like Mummy said, we have come a long way. A very long way. With a lot of hardship, but with a lot of love also. And that's ASA. ASA, we are family. That's what we are. It's a place where you can feel welcome and feel loved. You're cared for. We look out for each other. Yeah.
Okay, that's a very good answer. I like that. So you were part of the starting 4?
You were part of the starting 4?
1,
Yes.
2, 3, 4.
Okay, so y'all tell me. So how does it work as far as like, is there advancements as far as like you can be a dancer and then become the dance coordinator, or did that just happen?
In the very beginning, it just kind of just happened because in the beginning it was just 4 of us. But then as time came along, I think Mary was the first person who actually joined the organization after the 4 of us. And then I believe it was Deasia, and then it just grew from there.
Right.
Because Deasia, she let everyone know. She let them know that, hey, we're here.
She really did. She let me know.
Yeah, we're here. So I most definitely forgot your question. I lost train of thought.
It's okay. You pretty much answered it. You pretty much answered it.
When I've been going to, I'm a senior. I've been going here for 3.5 years, and I had no idea until like last year that ASA was an organization like on this campus.
Right.
So, and I think I came when they were holding auditions for African Night, and my first thought was like, how are you going to do this show with like 4 people?
Listen, we made it work.
Hey, some shade.
You said you have faith.
Exactly.
So yeah, for me, it was just really nice to know that there's an organization on campus for other, Africans, and you don't just have to be from Africa to join, obviously, but like as a Nigerian, we're always looking for our own people, like wherever we go. So yeah.
That's what's up. That's great. That's great. So now I want to ask my co-host real quick. Okay, so based off what was said, when you first started, there wasn't much faith about, ASA growing. So when you first started, did you really expect it to take off like it did right now?
Well, that depends. Are you asking when it first started originally? Oh, yes. All right, so it started, like she said, 2017, when my freshman year here. I had big hope. Honestly, ASA was more of a competition stuff because my older brother was in e-board for ANT's ASA, and black people, we're kind of competitive, especially with our siblings.
And they were African, so it's worse.
I was like, all right, I'm gonna join e-board. I didn't see no ASA here. It's like, all right, I created. Now I'm president. It was really just for bragging rights.
Okay.
But it ended up being really cool because 2017-18, when it first started, we was growing quite rapidly. I would say in that time period, it was more Africans than it was African American. And then COVID hit.
That's all you had to say.
That's all you had to say. Just say COVID and everybody already know how that goes.
Really did make us start back. And then I was on, because it was towards me leaving campus. And I was honestly ready to give up on it myself a little bit. I ain't gonna lie to you. But then...
No faith.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I myself had low faith. But it was actually because of our transfer over there. Because I received the email that people still wanted to join, and that's what's like sparked the fire in me. I was like, okay, fine. So I requested rooms and still had our interest meeting. And the very first meeting, although yes, it was only 4, and African people are very late. So
I was actually on time.
Mommy came first, on time. I came 5 minutes late, and Felicia walked in 15 minutes later.
No, because I was in class. I think I had a class. I had a valid reason.
If African timing was a person, it's Felicia.
Right. Not too much. Not too much. I had a valid reason.
but that was cool because I'm used to that. I was expecting that. And then the fact that they proved me right is like, yeah, you guys are definitely African. That just verified your African status. And the bond that first day, it was,
Inseparable.
you know how FSU advertised themselves as a small school, big family? Like that day, that first meeting of the year was that, because we all just clicked so instantly. And we're all from different aspects. Like I'm Liberian, she's from Gambia, Kenya, Ghana, and it felt like we've been cousins since day one, right? And like, words honestly can't even explain it. And that right there was like, we keep going. And then they was asking me about how the organization was beforehand, like of course before the disaster of COVID. And I was explaining the things we used to do, and it was like, we can do it. I'm like, okay, sure. And we just went on from there. We did the homecoming parade. Then we started planning for African Night, and then that's when the rest of them started coming in. And it was just like once one person comes, everyone comes. Like, you know how like ants are. Like once you see one ant, the whole colony is gonna come.
Right.
That's pretty much how it was. And now like I go to meetings and whatnot, and I just sit there like watching everyone roll in. And enjoying themselves, especially like during the fashion show stuff. It's like you see stress, but you also see joy. I'm not gonna lie, it's just enough to make a grown man cry. Just a little bit. So I did have hope, but there was a time period where I lost it. There was definitely a time period where I lost my faith in it. But one thing I've learned is there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. You know how like, for people who aren't in organizations or whatnot, if you're in college or high school, I know we all had that story where we was ready to give up on the class. Like we started doing bad in it. And yeah, as a senioritis, like everything started going down. You're just like, man, what's the point? And then like someone comes around and you're like, okay, I'll just go ahead and I'll show up today, or I'll take this last test. And it's like, oh, okay, why not? And you keep going on from there, and then you find out like that's one of your favorite classes, or that's where you did your best in. That's how it felt for me.
That's amazing. So, do you feel like you accomplished your initial? Well, not initial because your initial goal is bragging rights, but your goal.
We definitely got that.
High marks.
Do you feel like you accomplished your goal as far as like building a new organization that represented what you wanted to represent?
Honestly, yes. I love that the organization went above and beyond. They definitely did the family aspect of it. Like I know you guys are going to hear that a lot today. I'm not even going to lie to you. Especially like being at FSU, that's what you hear a lot anyways. And it's true, because FSU wasn't even my first choice. No lie. But
here.
I am beyond grateful that I came to this school, because it has changed me for the better. The people I've met, the connections I've made are out of this world. And regardless of like faculty, students, staff, everyone is really close. Like I'm close with the chancellor. That's actually most of our members are.
My
like,
bestie.
The fact that we get to do that on the campus, that's mind blowing. And then everyone puts each other on in the organization, and I love seeing my peoples promote themselves. Like we have one person that does hair, and you should see like if she posts something, you're gonna get like 40 other people posting it.
Get the name
the same
out.
stuff. Oh yeah.
Y'all go ahead and follow Lavish Locks, follow our Miss ASA's page, get y'all locks right, because ain't nobody doing it better than her, period.
I want to slightly switch the gears for a second. So,
This is going you.
to get this correct, your first name?
Nadia.
Nadia. Okay. So Nadia, joining this group, right? You obviously have some type of, possibly social anxiety. But in order to be a dance coordinator, you need to have some type of come on, some type of grit about you. So, what's the difference between being a dance coordinator, like behind the scenes, versus actually being a part of like the performances and everything? What's the difference to you?
The difference between being a dance coordinator and the performances?
Yeah.
Honestly, there isn't really a difference for me because when I'm in my element, I'm in my element.
Mm-hmm.
I love to dance. They'll tell you, I love to dance. I also love to trip. I'm very clumsy, but I love to dance. And I'm also a transfer student, and I originally went to UNCG, and I was a part of a dance team there. And the way, we treat each other, it's just like you can be free. You can be free. You can be yourself. I think I went off topic, but
No, that's fine. It's all part of the.
yeah, I'm good.
I do have a question, but it's actually for him.
Okay.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
Before we get any further, of course,
I'm fine with it.
with us thus far, what was your expectations? Like when there was like you're gonna be hosting the African Students, the African Student Association, versus the vibe you're getting now.
Well, to be honest, I'm a very open-minded person, so I was expecting anything. You know, y'all could have been like die-hard, almost Black Pantherish type figure. I would have been.
Coming here just bowing down.
I would have been, I would have been
We can give it to you
just
easily.
as fine
Real bad.
interviewing y'all. I feel like y'all got the wrong Black Panther out of that, but
Oh, you talking about Black Power, Black Panthers?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
country.
Yeah. So, as far as before joining the organization, we kind of talked about during, but before. Okay.
Like what was
I got this one.
So okay. So this is the order we're gonna go in. We're gonna go from right to left, and then right to left up top. But I want to ask you, was there ever a point where you were socially awkward?
Yes. Only reason why, for me, I'm a transfer student. I'm coming from PWI, and being there, I always felt like I was trying to try to fit in and whatnot. I never felt like I was actually supposed to be there. I was just trying to make it work. But when leaving, coming here and meeting the ASA over here, instantly I was just like, okay, like whatever I was worrying about over there, I totally forgot about it. And I just feel like in the beginning, that's like something that I needed before, because before I just felt like I wasn't even supposed to be here. Like it was a point in time where I was ready to just call it quits, where I didn't want to be here no more and stuff like that. But you're coming in, meeting ASA here, it's like I was just welcoming without them even knowing me. Like it took them about 2 weeks to actually know I'm his little sister. Like I was just getting treated as a regular student before even, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and I think that's like something a lot of people, not just me, but like a lot of us go through. There's times where you're literally just ready to call it quits and there's no point of being here no more. You're just ready to, but once you find that place where as soon as you come in, there's no worries, like you don't want to leave it no more. Like I definitely don't want to leave ASA. I feel like because it's a part of me being here now.
Right. I'm glad you said that too, because we are talking about points where, well, it doesn't have to be like where you wanted to give up, but like your low points.
Yeah.
So that's your low point.
Yeah, I had a very bad low point. Like before coming here, like I was down low, like real bad, very bad.
I feel like as students, honestly, just this generation, because there's so much going on in life. Like we all have family drama, right?
Definitely.
School is stressful. Regardless of how awesome we tell our parents it's going, school is stressful.
Yeah, definitely.
For college, there's more than just the education aspect. There's like social dynamics. There's getting homesick or being home too much. There is a point where almost all of us will have our low depressed moment, right? And sadly, Black people don't really do therapy that much, right? It's slowly becoming more popular, and I'm really grateful for that. But since we don't do therapy that much, or we don't trust people that much due to personal reasons, having an outlet one way or another is important, right? Like I remember for me in high school, it was drawing. Right? I would draw, I write in my notes, or like I write poems or whatever. But that only goes so far, because if you're doing like what's it called? Like expressing yourself only to yourself, you fall into your own head. Let's say I just failed a class and I'm losing on myself. I'm like, okay, I'm about to lose it. Everything is going bad. I have no one to push me back, you know?
Right.
And one thing I am grateful for with the ASA family is, even if you don't want to say it, they're going to know that there's something wrong, especially that one in the corner.
I knew he was getting there.
Right. So serious.
And not even just her, it's honestly all of them, it's just emphasis on that. I like that we have that option.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping, I know that that is going to always be an option.
So do y'all feel the same way? That y'all have a shoulder to lean on?
Yeah.
That's good.
I feel like with me, like cause since I'm the oldest and living like in an African household, I never had like a shoulder to really lean on. Even though like my cousins, everyone is like, yeah, like whenever you need someone to talk to, I kind of feel like you're gonna snitch back if I want to tell you how I feel. So it's like when I came here, and it's like I'm a little bit older, like a year or two older than everyone, maybe so, I don't know. But like he said, like if I feel like there's something wrong, and I kind of have a feeling a lot. If I feel like your energy is off, I'm gonna call you out on it. So like if you're not feeling okay, tell me what's going on. You don't want to be around this space, that's fine. We can leave. We can go in the hallway. Let me know what's going on if anything is wrong. So since I don't have no one being there for me, I want to be there for everyone else, if that makes sense.
That's beautiful. I love that. You know, to sum all this up.
We could go on and on and on and on and on.
What was each of you give one trait from your parents that you don't want to pass on? Starting from up to.
You're gonna be here a minute.
Just one.
Oh, just one?
Mm-hmm.
I'll start.
Just one is crazy.
You guys are also free to take this also. Pride.
Oh, that was it. Okay.
That's a real good one. And
That's a
then
good one. Okay, I got one.
One thing, I would say guilt.
guilt.
Overthinking.
Overthinking, yeah, for sure.
Overthinking.
I agree with
like,
that.
Come on in.
I think
Strictness.
Well, we going in order. So first three and then next four. So what was that?
She said strictness, which is really true. I'm not allowed to leave the house.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's typical Africans.
Literally.
especially for the girls.
I tell you,
I swear for the females, we have to fight for our right to be outside.
you.
You know how in the summertime,
Sorry.
everybody be like, I'm gonna be outside. Guess what? We're gonna be in the house
Yeah.
cooking.
And cleaning.
I'm sorry.
Okay, y'all good.
I would I can't really think of the word right now, but it's like when, what's the word I'm looking for? Stubborn or hard-headed, that's the word I'm looking
Oh,
for.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot of dads. A lot of Africans.
So basically, I kind of just feel like I need to like calm down. And the way I was raised, I think all of us were raised as in like you need to do this now, or it's gonna go south, something like that. So that anxiety, it brings a lot of anxiety. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but okay.
I would say toxicity. Like when it comes to like relationships and stuff, because I never knew like real love when I was growing up, because my parents were so toxic towards each other.
Hold on, we missing hidden gems right here. Hold on. Say that again real quick.
But I'm saying toxicity because growing up I didn't like get to experience that real black love, because my parents were so toxic towards each other. And that's why I have like problems with relationships now. But yeah.
Yeah, because parents definitely influence relationships. I will say that.
They the reason why some of us don't even know what real love is.
Marriages that makes them miserable. I think my parents, I love them so much, but I don't think they realize. I think they think they know me more than I know myself.
Oh my God.
I boxed you, so I know you now.
Right.
Literally.
they push me to do things, and I love the way like my academic life turned out. And I'm a chemistry major. I like science. I want to be a doctor. I want to do those things, but at my pace. I feel like my parents have this idea in their head that, oh, as soon as I graduate, I'm gonna go to medical school. As soon as I go to medical school, I'm gonna be done and do a residency and do this and do that. And it's just,
Don't forget the marriage.
and get married and
Kids.
I'm 20,
You gotta have kids.
and so they're
Right.
starting to push. So like, I feel like they should just allow me to just be me and be me, have space, and you know.
So to put that into one trait.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Overstepping.
Overstepping.
There
Okay.
you go. Boundaries.
Boundaries.
All that.
Okay.
You're welcome. Synonyms.
I guess I would. A lot of parents. I want to be that parent that's understanding. I want my child to be able to come to me, even if they know I'm gonna fuss at them, but they know I'm still gonna listen. I'd rather have, because like a lot of our parents, we didn't get to come to them about our problems because we know how the outcome is gonna be. Regardless, you're still in the wrong. They just want to make sure they're in the right. They're right. But sometimes they be wrong, and I want my child to understand. If I'm wrong, tell me, because no one's perfect. As I'm growing up to be a parent to you, I want you to learn how to be a child to me too. And a lot of our parents don't do that.
That's beautiful. That was a great one.
was a
That was a
Sometimes
great
I
one.
was thinking, like, you know, as people have been saying their traits, and I think you can't really blame them sometimes because that's how they were raised.
That's how they were raised.
That's what comes with breaking the cycle.
Generation
And
curse.
when I know, because my dad is one of 11, my mom is one of 10.
That's so smart.
So,
Oh, mine's one of 12.
One of 12.
Mine's one of
by the way.
12.
so I think, and you know, every time we go back home, they always tell me how they were raised in their home, and then I'm thinking like how they raised me as when I was a kid, and it makes so much sense. Like it just makes a lot of sense. The things that they told me to do, how they told me to do them, because that was how their mothers and fathers raised them.
And that's why we got to be the generational difference. I'm always about that. Like
You feel me?
I never want to put, if I have kids, never put a kid through what I've been, brought up to think as a child. Like you got to be able to pick out the things that's good about your parent, and then also the things that you want to discard them.
And
Yeah, throw in
you're
the
not gonna
trash.
fix them all.
Of course
not
not.
gonna fix
It's not the plan. But it's about
Taking
acknowledging
steps.
the mistakes that happen and being understanding enough to not pass them on to your children. So,
We're like scientists. Later, do y'all know we're scientists? We gotta invent the future later.
Right.
Like,
exactly.
On to something.
She's been cooking all night.
So, you good?
thank you guys for watching.
Hold on. I think we have another question.
Oh.
Well, I have a question for you. Okay, so back to the social part. Like, what do you feel like it's like your parents that really made you like sort of shy in the public setting outside of dancing? Good to know. That's all I really wanted to know. Parents. I just wanted to point out that parents really do like affect us growing up, like as far as what they do.
To add on to that, do you feel like this experience helps the situation? Because you know how they'd be like, if you're gonna try a roller coaster, you just gotta
Get on it.
Yep.
do it, and you love it. Do you feel like this has helped, like, dilute the social anxiety?
I'm excited to watch this right after.
I'm not gonna look at myself.
I ain't gonna lie.
I don't even
I'm
like
excited,
the way
but I'm like,
I sound.
I know how my voice sounds. I hate hearing my voice.
Yeah.
Cause I be thinking I sound good, and I hear it so high pitched.
I know. Bobby sounded
Same.
raspy.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's a good wrap. So there goes another episode of Campus Deep Dive, and this is the final one of the semester. I'm very tired of editing. So with that being said, this concludes it, and see you next semester.
Bye.